Assalamualaikum students, we are talking about an important single entry question which is about the missing figure calculation. You can find such question in past papers too. Let's start. This is a practice question. The question is in 4 parts. We will be dealing each part separately. The first part is to find out profit or loss when capital at end is given, capital at start is given, drawing is given, and capital introduced during the year is also given. Capital introduced during the year means additional investment. This is another word which we can use in place of additional investment. So let's see how to deal with these type of questions. You had already learned the balance sheet. So we will be using the balance sheet approach to find out the missing figures. We are not dealing with the asset side, we are not dealing with the liability side. We will only be keeping in mind this owner's equity section. If you remember in financial statements, you had learned that capital at start is added with the additional investment. If we have net profit, it is also added. If we have loss, that is subtracted. This amount is calculated as a sum of these 3 amounts: capital at start, additional investment, and net profit. And whatever total you are getting, you subtract your drawings from it, and the answer which we get is called capital at end. This capital at end is further added with the total liabilities, and this is how we find out total equities. Now in the missing figure approach, we are using these amounts. These are 5 amounts altogether. The first is capital at start, the second is additional investment, the third is net profit, the fourth is drawing, and the fifth is capital at end. If out of these 5 amounts any one is missing, then we can work on these missing figures by going in reverse order. So you have to remember this sequence, and we are using this OR sequence to find out the missing figures in those 4 part questions. So let's continue with the question. The first question is, find profit or loss where capital at end is this, capital at start is this, drawing is this, and capital introduced, that is additional investment, is this. Now this is the calculation which we can use. Let's see how we are using the owner's equity section to find out the profit or loss. Now I am saying this amount is hidden. This is not given to you, but capital at end is given to you. To find out this amount, we can go in the reverse order. It means capital at end should be added with the drawings to find out this amount. And from this total, if we subtract the beginning in the beginning capital and the additional investment, we can finally reach to this point. So we are going in reverse order. In this reverse order, capital at end will be used to subtract the capital at start and additional investment. And when we go in the reverse order, those amounts which are subtracted in the proper order will be added back, and those amounts which were added in the total will be subtracted back. हम रिवर्स ऑर्डर में जा रहे हैं. जो चीज़ माइनस हुई है वो प्लस हो जाएगी, और जो प्लस हुई है वो माइनस हो जाएंगी, तो हम इस मिसिंग फिगर तक पहुंच सकते हैं. इसका मतलब कैपिटल एट एंड प्लस ड्रॉइंग माइनस कैपिटल एट स्टार्ट माइनस एडिशनल इन्वेस्टमेंट विल गिव यू दिस नेट प्रॉफिट. So we are using the same approach. Capital closing or ending balance minus capital at start minus additional investment plus drawing will give us adjusted profit or loss. Negative में आंसर आ जाए तो लॉस है, पॉजिटिव में आंसर हो तो प्रॉफिट है. So we are using the same approach. You have to learn or memorize the equation, the pattern, and only then you will be able to do this. Now in the other parts of question, it might possible that profit or loss will be given and any other of these 4 things will be hidden, and we will calculate the missing figure. Let's continue. Find capital at start where capital at end is given, drawing is given, capital introduced during the year which is additional investment is given, profit for the year is also given. Now you will fill up the blocks which are given, and you will keep that block blank which is not given. Again we are doing in the reverse order. If the profit is given to us and we know that we have the drawings with us, we have the additional investment with us, we have the capital closing with us, we will be using the same approach to fill in the blank. So this is the blank space which we had calculated. 20,000 was our profit. You know that if the drawings were added, then we are getting the profit. So we'll go in the reverse order. From 20 we will subtract 15 and we will get this amount, and if we have this amount and we want to reach to this amount, we will finally be adding back the amount, and that is how you will get this amount. From this 27, you know the sum of after subtracting this amount you are getting 27. So if you will subtract 27 from 79, you will get your missing figure, that is 52,000. You can also use the same sequence of honors equity section. Put a blank space or a question mark on the capital beginning balance, and when you will go in the reverse order you will be able to find out this missing figure. Let's see the third thing. Now they had kept hidden the drawings amount. Capital at start is given, additional investment is given, profit is given, and capital at end is given. Again we will fill up the blanks which are given to us, and we will try to reach the missing figure. If we have unadjusted profit but we do not have the drawings as a balancing figure, we know the sequence which we are following. From capital closing we will subtract capital beginning and additional investment. Whatever answer we are getting, we know after subtracting drawing the profit should be this. So if you have minus 2,000 here and plus 14,000 here, you will go in the reverse order, and 14 plus 2 will give you the amount of drawing, that is 16,000. It means from minus 2, if plus 16 will be done, then you will get plus 14 as your profit or the answer. Finally we are working on the capital at end. If capital at end is not given, all other things are given. We will put the figures in the reverse order and we are working on the same equation. Loss is given to us in the question. Now you know minus 8,000 is here. Drawings are 16,000. From which amount you will get you will subtract 16 to find out minus 8. Definitely we are adding back the drawings, plus minus, or you can say we are subtracting the drawings. Minus minus is minus and the answer is in addition, that is minus 24,000. Then you will subtract your additional investment and finally you will reach this amount. You know the capital closing and the capital opening are to be settled for finding out this amount, and this is how we find out the missing figure which is given to us. So basically you have to learn the honors equity section. You can use the same in the sequence to find out your missing figures, or you can make an equation kind of thing which we had done already, and you can use that equation to find out whatever is missing in the questions. You can ask further questions in the comment